Today we're making a super popular keto treat, cookie dough fat bombs. If you're not familiar with fat bombs, they're basically a bite-sized snack or dessert that's comprised mostly of healthy fats. Today we're making a sweet version of fat bombs, and they're the perfect way to cure your sugar cravings and keep you full. Just be careful not to overdo it because 1 or 2 goes a long way. One of my very favorite things about this recipe is how simple and easy these are to make. So we're going to start just by adding some softened butter or non-dairy butter to a large bowl, along with some keto powdered sweetener. You can use any keto sweetener you like as long as it's powdered. We're just going to blend this up until it's well incorporated and nice and fluffy. Now all we got to do are add the rest of the ingredients. We have blanched almond flour, some sea salt. We're adding baking soda, but not because we're going to bake these and they need to rise. We're just adding it for a little bit of taste. And I like to add just a 1/4 teaspoon of molasses to mine. This is optional. Molasses isn't considered keto, but we're only adding a 1/4 teaspoon, so it adds hardly any carbs, and it just adds a little bit of a brown sugar caramel type taste to it. We're not adding it for sweetness. And we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of pure vanilla. Now we'll just beat this until it's well combined. After you beat it, you'll notice that the batter is crumbly, and this is perfectly normal. Don't worry about it. Now we're just going to add in 2 to 3 tablespoons of keto chocolate chips. I'm using Chalk Zero chocolate chips. Those are my favorite, but any chocolate chips that you prefer will work. Now we're just going to roll these into balls and place them on a lined cookie sheet. You can use your hands or you can use a ice cream scoop. And you don't want to roll them too tightly. We're just kind of gently roll them and place them on the baking sheet. Now we're just going to pop these in the fridge a few minutes to let them set up. Now you can eat these cookie dough fat bombs as is, or you can make this delicious and gorgeous chocolate drizzle. So for the chocolate drizzle, you just do a 1/2 cup of keto chocolate chips. Again, I'm using Chalk Zero, but use whatever you like. And just a little bit of butter, or you can use non-dairy butter or coconut oil. And you can melt this in a double boiler, but I'm just going to put this in the microwave. It's a lot quicker and easier for me. Just be sure to only cook it in 15-second intervals because otherwise the chocolate will harden and it'll just run. So stir it well after each 15-second interval until fully melted. Now time for the fun part where we can drizzle some of this melted chocolate over the top of the cookie dough bite, and then you just stick the bites back in the fridge for the chocolate to harden. Wow, these look amazing. Let's try them, shall we? They're going to be a little messy because I was too impatient to put them back in the fridge for the chocolate to harden. That's okay, they'll be good. So delicious. Tastes like real cookie dough. No one would ever know that they're low carb. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them for me in the section below. And if you liked this recipe and would like to see more keto and paleo recipes, hit that subscribe button and notification bell below to be alerted each time we post a new video.